Hey everyone, Travis here at the WCS EU Season 1 2014 Round of 16. This is a really long title. This is an event that's happening at the ESL Studios. I'm here with Sean, Apollo. What's your last name? Clark?
Clark, like Clark Kent.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, he's an American and you're British. Now, I understand we've seen some like Boxer Yellow playing. We've seen some fire bats come out, some vultures laying, some spider mines. Tell me about what's happened in this event so far.
So far this event, this is day two. We had day one yesterday of the Premier League. Day one was really successful. We had a former champion of Season 3 last year, MMA, do well and continue to do well, moved in second place. And we had a Spanish player, Vortex, who went through in first place yesterday with a clean sweep. 2 games won, 4 maps won overall, so 2-0, 2-0. And we're halfway through day 2 right now, where I think the winner match is going on as we speak.
Now, Vortex, I understand, doing really well against the Koreans. Is he like this new European hope?
Yeah, there's a couple of them up there right now. I think anybody from any game knows Stefano was the one for a long time. But right now, in 2014, Vortex is definitely one of those contenders for top 3 non-Koreans right now. And also Snoot is another player for that title who's currently playing in the winners match now. So really, really good players.
And of course, we're not even done with day 2, but has there been anything at this event that surprised you so far?
MVP, who is a 9-time Starcraft champion, going out in yesterday's groups. I didn't expect that to happen. I think a lot of people thought he would go through because that, for a lot of people as well, was the group of death. MMA, a champion, MVP, a champion, Bunny, an up-and-riser, and then Vortex, a guy who's playing really, really well recently. So biggest surprise, just MVP going out.
Any ideas as to why that happened?
I think the group was really difficult. MVP is a player that doesn't play as much as everyone else, and I don't think he's in the same condition he was when he was a champion. He just doesn't have the same results they used to have, so there's always a lot of hype around MVP when he goes into a tournament because people want to believe he can still be the person he used to be, but I think it's safe to say he's not quite as good as that, and the players that did go through were just better on the day.
Now we still have 2 more days for this week for this part of the event. Any guesses or any big exciting things that you think are going to be worth catching then?
I think today's pretty standard, and if you're watching this video, probably today's already finished. It doesn't matter about today. Tomorrow is TLO, a player who's going to be fighting to advance through as well, and he's in good shape too. So I'd be looking out to see TLO do well. He's a massive fan favorite. A lot of people love that guy and like to see him play. So I think tomorrow's going to be well for him. And then Friday is probably the boss toss day with MC coming and playing in Group D. He's got 2 second-place finishes already in the Premier League from last season, Season 2 and Season 3, or last year, should I say. And he wants to win it properly. So those would be the 2 people to highlight for the next 2 days.
Of course, we're seeing all this action this week, but we're still kind of towards the beginning of the year. You know, obviously we've got the big events still to come later on. What are your thoughts on Starcraft and the scene so far in 2014?
2014 has been full of really high-quality games because StarCraft 2 is getting old now, where the games are being figured out, the players are becoming better and better each day that goes on. So the tournaments that we have seen being played out so far, the skill quality has been absolutely insane. Though we've not really had too much to hold on to for 2014, I don't think yet. Nothing that's like, wow, that was the best thing I've ever seen. I don't think we've got that yet, but as you said, we were only a couple of tournaments in and a lot more to come.
When you're talking about high-quality, high-skilled games, you're talking about like the PvPs, right?
No, not those. They can end rather fast and quite brutal, actually. More so the other matchups.
I understand. I got you. Hey, what's the deal with Terran right now? Like, why is this happening? Because obviously a lot of people watching probably know more of the League of Legends guy, but I've always been a Terran player in StarCraft. Seems like they're not doing as well as they should because they're like the master race. So what's going on there?
Yeah, Terran's the hardest race to play. It's the most difficult race to play.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, that's I feel too. We can agree on that. I mean, if we ever play 2v2s together, we just simply know we're going to lose, especially if we both play Terran. Really difficult for a lot of players to do well against Protoss and Zerg, both races having good success against Terran. But things are starting to change a little bit. I mean, the last couple of months have been really difficult, but things are going in favor once again of Terrans a little bit more.
Now, before this interview, I consulted with Red Eye because, again, I was trying to get some good information for this interview, not someone that I generally interview. He actually suggested that I discuss your ties with you. He said I should ask you about that. Do you have any insight you could share on the tie situation with all those StarCraft fans out there?
Am I asking a question to myself, Travis?
Yeah.
I don't really know what.
I'm gonna roll this out there, you know. I guess maybe we can say why this tie. Do you have an obsession with ties? What is your relationship with your ties? You know, just generally trying to cover the whole tie situation. Yeah.
Do you like my tie? Is my question back to you first of all?
Yeah, I mean it goes well with that. Are you self-conscious about them? Because you seem a little like when you ask me if I like it, seems you're a little nervous.
I'm confident in my picks of ties usually. I'll be honest though, I will bring it up that I cannot tie my own tie, which is probably why Red Eye wanted to ask that to me.
Now, like some sort of British grandfather, does he tie your tie for you in the morning, like whenever you're getting ready for the cast?
Rarely, but sometimes. This one was actually tied by him today. I mean, that's probably why he wanted to ask as well. I could scruff it up a little bit, and I should have done that before going into this, actually.
I've noticed, and this is where we're going to bring in like the StarCraft League of Legends, because these two rarely get merged together in some fashion. But I've noticed, interviewing LCS players, that there seems to be a strange trend of not shaving lately. You, I see, also have a little bit of a scruff going on here. Is this like an esports overall thing? Like, are we going to start seeing some Dota 2 guys? It's like European Dota 2 guys not shaving?
Possibly. The reason why I don't shave is because I had a haircut recently and I look like a 14-year-old if I don't shave. So I thought I'd try and help myself out a little bit and do that. I didn't notice that it was a common trend, actually. I only focus on StarCraft, so I don't know what League of Legends and Dota players look like.
Well, that's good to know that you're supporting all the esports out there. I'm a big esports fan here. Other than that, I guess what else is ahead for this WCS event? Like any big predictions? Obviously, round of 16 still early on, but anything to look out for people?
The next 2 days are probably going to play out as expected for a lot of fans of StarCraft, but the round of 8, which starts on like the 10th of April, 10th, 11th, 12th, around there, that's going to be the thing to watch, I think, because the caliber of players that are going to advance from the round of 16 that we have playing over these next few days is going to be good. We've already got MMA a champion, we've got Vortex, a great Spanish player doing well, and then from the players that are going to advance on, and if they go as expected, which is what I think will happen, the top 8 is going to be the thing to watch.
Anything that you would like to say to all those Sean Apollo Clark fans out there as they look at you with your wonderfully tied tie and your new layer of scruff and your 14-year-old hair?
Not a lot, actually. I'm not.
Oh, that's a good thing you care about your fans so much. Yeah.
I didn't think that many of my fans would watch this video. More so your fans than mine, and viewers of On Gamers. So
pretty sure my main demographic is Apollo fans. Actually, yeah, you would think.
I know. Actually, I looked at my Twitch and YouTube recently, and my demographic's pretty sick. Actually, it's 19 to 21-year-old females mostly.
And that's my demographic as well. What a coincidence. Generally, I think that's a bit of an anomaly for esports fans. Anything you would like to say to all the 19 to 21-year-old females out there?
Follow me on Twitter. No, just thanks for supporting StarCraft, what I do, and all the stuff that I do with StarCraft, and just keep on being positive.
Well, I'm going to go check out the medics. Firebats all duking it out with those Reavers, the Reaver drops, happening live here at the WCS EU Season 1 2014 round of 16. Check out the rest of our coverage of this event and more at ongamers.com.